you're always in it, and especially when it's the first half. It's a long ball game. We just didn't have enough, and we didn't make a play when we had to.
Without Ivory, without Decker, how difficult was it for the offense to get in a rhythm that you were used to?
No, it definitely hurts when you don't have your starters out there. Ivory, he makes this thing go. Decker, he helps out when teams try to roll coverage, but there's no excuse. We have more than enough depth to get the job done.
How much of the double coverage did you see?
Oh man, double coverage, triple coverage, but that's good sometimes because you should have bigger lanes throwing the ball on the other side or lanes for the running game.
Brandon, can you talk about the lateral that you tried?
Oh my gosh, I was waiting for that one. Oh, wrong time to gamble. I was pressing, trying to make a play, but can't do that. I mean, that was probably worst play in NFL history.
Did you think you had anybody there?
I did, and but you can't do that. The damage outweighs the reward so much.
What did Coach say to you?
He told me just can't do that. He said, pulled me to the side on the sideline and said, what did he say? He said, don't do too much. Don't need to do too much.
In the moment, Brandon, what were you trying to do? Why?
I think we were down 17-0 at that point. And that may have been first real catch. And saw Cumberland just sitting there and waited too late to do it. If I was going to do it, should have did it a little earlier, but can't do that. I mean, that's backyard football. Can't do that. This is bonehead play.
With those two guys out, are you just feeling a lot of pressure to try and make something happen, even though you're getting all that coverage?
No, I just we were down 17-0, and nothing was really going at that time. But that's the time where you bunker down and just take it one play at a time.
Brandon, why do you think nothing was really clicking for the offense?
Not making plays when they were there, whether it was, it was all 11 guys, so it was on us not making the plays when the plays were called.
How out of character were all of the self-inflicted wounds?
Yeah, definitely out of character for us because we've done a great job the first two games and also the last two games of preseason of not shooting ourselves in the foot, and we came out and did exactly that.
Brandon, coach has said that it's important not to get too high after wins. How important is it now not,
yeah,
too low after?
I mean, I always say that you can't hang from the rafters when you win, and you can't bow your head when you lose. So definitely have to get back and understand what we did wrong, but at the same time, you got to move forward as quickly as possible.
Brandon, do you think that you guys were missing a physical element to the run game?
No, absolutely not. No, we have a lot of depth at running back. Actually, we have a lot of depth all over the field. So, who we want to be, we can do that with whoever's in there.
How about passing and not having Eric there?
It definitely hurts a little bit when you don't have your starters in there, but we have some very, very talented guys, especially at the wide receiver position.
You guys
it's kind of a strange day for you. You had that play, but then you had 10 catches for 109 yards, touchdown. So you had a pretty big day.
I played like crap today, to be honest with you. The interception I gave up, thought the safety was right there, so I tried to catch it really quick and bring it in, and short-armed it, and gave up a pick. So that's on me. There's a few things that I did in a passing game where I didn't get open the way I wanted to, gave the cornerbacks too much, and put Fitz in our offense in a bad position.
Brandon, how big or small of a margin of error is there between the team that we saw the first couple of weeks on offense, and the offense we saw today?
What do you mean?
In terms of, do you think you guys played markedly worse today than you did those first couple of weeks?
We just we got behind early, and I know I can speak for myself, and I'm assuming, but I felt like there may have been a couple other guys who we were trying to get back too quickly. You got to take it one play at a time. You can't press, especially in those moments. It was a lot of ball left, and we got down 17-0, and we wanted to make that play. Can't put too much pressure on yourself, and you got to understand. All you got to do is worry about that play.
Why do you think that it was so slow offensively in that first half?
Sometimes it's like that, where guys aren't making plays. I look at myself. I wasn't getting open. I wasn't making a play, and that puts our offense in a bind. Because obviously, I think everyone knows I'm a guy where a lot of offense is going to go through. So if I'm not getting open and making my play, that's going to hurt us, and that's what happened.
You topped 10,000.
To kind of take things away from the
Say it
offense.
again.
Is there anything the Eagles were doing to take things away from the offense? I saw borrowing Chippy at least once, and they were kind of
A couple
doing,
times, yeah. Just that. I mean, there was times where they were putting 2 or 3 guys on me, whether it was corner, outside, safety over the top, borrowing inside, or if it was just 2-man, or if it was just double team with the corner and the safety. So, I mean, they did that last week. That's when we can hand the ball off and throw it to the other side.
You topped 10,000 yards today. What is the significance of that to you personally?
Maybe after our next win, I'll be able to digest that and take it all in. It sucks when, things like that happen with the loss. So, I'm focused on one thing, and that's wins.
I know you focus on that, but doesn't it illustrate what a consistent wide receiver you are?
You not see the fumble that I had? There's some good stuff, but then it's like, pitch the ball back. Like, what is that? No, I can't really wrap my head around it right now because I'm so disappointed in my performance and disappointed in the loss. I'll be able to digest it in a few hours or maybe after our next win.
Thank you, everybody.